lot of energy coming off the bench last game. Talagang siya yung naging spark plug for them para makabalik nga yung sinasabi ko during that second quarter run nila.
And Cruz had 8 points in that first quarter, although Letran led by 13. That was their biggest lead. Wow, Javia, very interesting development here. Hindi pa nagja-jump ball. Tinawagan na ng technical foul for taunting itong si Ayon at si Villanueva. What is going on?
So check that on a 10-minute mark here in our first quarter. May technical foul na.
I don't know if the refs heard what they were saying. It's so loud in here. And we are officially underway as Mark Goho Cruz has the basketball. The Junior Altas have the first possession and foul away from the ball.
As you can see here, itong mga officials natin, they're mixing up kung anong nangyayari. I think they watched the game, itong game 1. They mixed up itong tawag nila early in this game. Masyadong, kasi makapal yung tawagan ng game 1.
And that is another, wait a minute. Dalawang beses sumenyas ng technical, JV. What does that mean? I saw 2 technicals. Oh man. And it looks like it's on Goles.
Yeah, double technical.
So it's 30 Goles and Mark Goho Cruz. Goho Cruz has to be careful because one more technical will mean an ejection and a suspension in Game 3.
And that's big for them para di sa Perpetual. Pero as we can see here, talagang itong mga officials natin, they're really onto the players. Just player game, nothing extracurricular.
Goho Cruz, first shot is up and in to the delight of the Perpetual crowd.
And the same thing that happened during game 1. Si Pagulayan started the game with 3-point shot.
Let's see how the Squires will respond. Wow, you gotta love the intensity to start the game.
Because the energy talaga nitong Perpetual Lights, very different from game 1.
And I would say they have the advantage with regards to the crowd. I would say 60% of the people here are Perpetualites, although jam-packed din yung Letran side, and they are a rowdy bunch as well. Valencia looking for a teammate to throw the ball in play. That's how difficult it's been in the early goings.
Ooh.
And another whistle blown. Wow, that's the third on Reyes. That's got to be some sort of record. 34 seconds, 3 fouls.
And they're on penalty na itong Letran Squires. Not even a minute into the game.
It's got to be some sort of record. 34 seconds in the penalty, JV. Wow.
So sabi nga natin, walang leeway for itong Squires, yung mga bangga nila, even off the ball.
And you can see George Diamante, one of their veterans, lumapit na dito sa kanilang starters just to remind them to settle down, not do too much, and keep their head in the game.
Yeah, tama. It's a bit shaky start for them, para the Squires. Pero that's their game, Anton eh. They want to bully it. Hit first eh. Pero itong Letran Squires eh.
So it's not just the physical aspect, pati yung mental aspect.
Yeah.
That's what drains the other team also. Mintes ang unang free throw. You gotta love the atmosphere right now. And it's an offensive rebound after those 2 misses from the free throw line by Valoria. Goho Cruz. Goho Cruz pulls up for 3. That's off.
That's good defense there for the Squires. Shot clock violation for the Perpetual Lights. kita mo, minamatch up talaga nila yung itong intensity, yung physicality na ginagawa itong Letran Squires. How many technical fouls are there already?
I'm counting 4. So ngayon naman, si Gazingan of Letran, tinawagan ng technical foul.
That's definitely a record, Anton.
And another whistle is blown even before the receiver caught the basketball.
They're really controlling the game itong officials natin.
All right. You know, Letran is known as a very disciplined team, and to tell us more about the discipline and the way Coach Allen keeps his players grounded, let's hear from Christine San Agustin.
The journey to defending the championship ends here. That is what Coach Alan Ricardo claimed earlier, because for him, they are not planning to extend this game any further and would rather go straight to claiming that back-to-back title. Anton and JV, alam nyo rin ba na bilang parte ng matindihang training ng Letran Squires, 3 months and counting ng bawal ang paggamit ng cellphone, sometimes even outside the court. Para sa team, isa daw to sa pinakamahirap na parte ng training, and at the same time, ang pinaka-epektibong paraan para mapanatili ang disiplina sa koponan. Sa ganitong paraan daw kasi nila naiiwasan ang distractions, pressure, at unnecessary noise mula sa social media na maaaring makaapekto sa kanilang performance. Ang tanong, mag-payoff na nga ba ang lahat ng sakripisyo ng koponan after this game? Well, they are certainly hoping so. But for now, balik sa inyo.
JV, you know all about sacrificing for the greater good and that singular goal of a team.
Oo, pero grabe na to. 3 months and counting, walang phone. Ano yung walang phone, walang social media. Diba? Hirap ko lalo na for young kids na really into social media. Pero you gotta love it, yung sakripisyo as a team. Yun talaga nakikilala yung selflessness nila.
Goho Cruz, a second triple. He is going insane here in the first quarter, and he's got to be careful, JV, kasi tinawagan na siya ng technical foul. He continues to talk to Villanueva. And Gazingan flexing on the D after that fast break finish. Missing badly there, though, on that shot was Valencia. Goles looking for a friend. Pinasa sa labas. Gazingan for 3. Big rebound by Borja.
Great stops here by sa Perpetual is really picking up. Itong defense nila, sobrang different from the game 1 start.
Goho Cruz. Not that time. But he's got the green light. Villanueva draws a foul.
That's good attack there by Villanueva. Attacking 3 Perpetual lights on that break.
All right, let's try to find out from Julia's perspective what happened in game number 1. Punta natin si Julia off.
Thank you, Anton. Tila nasapian daw ng rookie jitters ang Perpetual Junior Altas sa Game 1 dahil alam nila na hindi sila ganon maglaro. For team captain and MVP, Amiel Acido, kompleto naman daw sila sa preparasyon. Pero bakit ganon? Tila nagkulang sila sa energy and focus. Kontra experience and intact Letran Squires, aminadong dehado sila dito sa finals. Pero faith, hope, and trust in their system, and especially with each other, ang magdadala upang matabla nila ang serye na ito. Composure and back to basic naman ang paalala ni Coach Job Cleopas sa kanila. Anton and JV, the Junior Altas, are ready to create a better story today, for they are very hungry for redemption. All for now, balik sa inyo.
I think that's a good mindset. First, you have to accept what happened. And yun nga yung unang tinanggap nitong Perpetual na nagulat sila in game 1.
Also, you need to know before you solve a problem. You need to know the problem first. Pero they were, accountable sa nangyari ng game 1.
Meanwhile, with the strong 5, so to speak, of Coach Alan Ricardo, we're seeing a change in the dynamics of the game. Nasa loob na yung big guns ng Letran Squires.
the same time, pinasok na rin itong mga matchup ni Coach Jovila, Emil Asido, Pagulayan. Really matching up sa energy at saka yung height nitong Squires.
And that's an offensive foul on Ayon. As Baliling, one of the smartest players on the Letran Squires, hits the deck to draw that foul.
This is really smart para dito kay Baliling. Sabi ko nga, hit first itong Squires, pero at the same time, pag bumawi ka, ready sila to take the offensive charge.
Sabi nga nila, usually it's the second motion that gets caught. And that's exactly what happened there. But it was that initial bump by Baliling to let Ayon know that he's there and he's going to be physical with him that forced that offensive foul. Silorio, short, Pagulayan with a board.
Kita mo sa Pagulayan once he get the rebound. Nakita niya eh. Nakita na, he knows from game 1 na si Manalili always sneaking around, getting that steal after the rebound. So that's a good rebound from Pagulayan and protecting the ball.
JV Bokon, it is going to be a long first quarter with both teams in the penalty.
1 minute pa nga na. Anton, ang tagal na eh.
JD Pagulayan. Good news for Perpetual fans dahil maraming graduate dito, but Pagulayan is actually going to stay.
Wow.
He still has a year of eligibility in high school.
Pero kala mo parang college ready na to si Pagulayan, the way he plays it. He can shoot it, he can get to the rim.
Baliling gets the ball from Manalili. Cyrex Silorio. Diamante working against Asido. Oh, Silorio floats it up and in. Good touch.
They love that play, big to big ball screen defense there.
Wow, difficult shot by JD. And Pagulayan is able to score. Manalili, tinulak. No problem. Nakabuti pa sa kanya. First basket of the game for Manalili.
Si Manalili parang naglalaro lang sa sa labas eh. The way he comes, parang sobrang kalmado niya. Hindi siya napipressure.
Pagulayan too strong on the triple try, and Manalili, the Cebuano kid, passes the ball ahead. Too strong. Padilla scores and draws a foul. Rather misses on the under goal stab, and he will have a chance to score at the free throw line. This is that nice soft touch by Cyrex Silorio.
Laki ng improve ni Silorio, as we can see here, Manalili with the drive. Pero talking about Silorio, yung improvement ng batang to napakalaki from last season. At talagang minamaximize niya. Yan ni Coach Allen. Nagiging playmaker na siya in some of their plays.
Earlier, JV, Perpetual was already leading by 7 at naibaba na ng Letran to 1.
Kaya nga sabi mo, ito talaga yung strong fight itong Letran Squires. Nakita mo yung shift in momentum. Parang ang laki ng lamang ng Letran, pero Perpetual still up by 1.
Goho Cruz, a member of the Mythical Five, along with Daep and the MVP Asido. Asido, let's see if he's going to be more aggressive. Still looking for his teammates. Borja missing at the rim.
So sorry, miss there. A good play coming from Asido. They're looking at Asido right now to be the playmaker.
Padilla, great body control by Daniel. Padilla gives the lead to Letran for the very first time.
we just need to regroup lang. And I believe that we just need to go back to our fundamentals. I believe the boys didn't play yung ano talaga kanina, but I believe that we'll just go back in the next game.
Born in Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, Lahug, Ponce Capital Site. That is Coach Joff Cleopas. And we were talking about the jobs that he had. May kulang pa pala. Aside from TV sales and marketing, call center, gym instructor, insurance agent, and flight attendant, naging barista rin pala siya.
Grabe si Coach Joe. Pero knowing Coach Joe, talagang kukunin niya lahat ng pwede magawa. Pero he came back to, yung calling niya, to what he loves most is basketball. Pero he's really big, sabi nga niya, on fundamentals. Para dito, they need to go back to their fundamental. And anong strength sila? Bakit sila napunta dito sa finals?
Kalyangan has the basketball. Oh, Pagulayan falling down. Bola na kay Asido. Back to JD. Pagulayan fade away from the baseline. It's a good stop by the Squires to force a difficult shot. Diamante. Oh, wow. Daep with a block. Goho Cruz. Kalyangan, libre. Big time triple for Kalyangan.
Really shooting well itong Perpetual Lights.
But Letran coming right back. Baliling. Another triple for the Squires.
Palitan ng 3 points dito on the mid or first quarter. Good ball movement from both teams.
Extra pass, freeing up Baliling. Kanina pa nagbabanggaan tong dalawang to. Kalyangan, both players just hit threes. Kalyangan bumping Baliling.
You're gonna love it. It's finals, game 2. Everything on the line for Alisa Perpetual.
Oh, Manalili missing on the first free throw. And of course, in attendance right now, the self-proclaimed #1 motivational speaker ng Pinas, Renton Labador. Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed. Yeah.
But of course, maraming naniniwala.
Marami. Nag-iba na daw si Rendon according to him.
Oo nga, hashtag Labador na. Daep for 3.
I think Perpetual needs to run plays that involves into si Asido to get him going to start off this game.
Letran winning the rebounding battle 9-4. Si Pagulayan nakatao dito kay Manalili. Oh, nice pass. Good cut. Yun nga lang. Di na finish ni Senorio.
Foul for Silorio there. That's a good play. This is one of the most run plays for Letran Squires. And Perpetual should know this already kasi itong game pa talagang pumatay sa kanila itong play na to eh.
Roluna knocks in the first free throw.
And every time when they run that play, ito si Jonathan Manalili is always the decoy who's gonna be the screen. And he's gonna screen again for the one holding the ball. Itong big man na si Silorio or si George Diamante.
Diamante smiling, taking off. So pass ball daw, sabi ng referee. But doesn't matter because nasa penalty na sila. That's gonna be 2 free throws for George Diamante.
He's just enjoying himself to see George. Once he got the ball there on the backboard. And natin dito si Coach Olsen Racela watching the game, supporting his Perpetual.
Yep, new head coach of the Perpetual Altas, Coach Olsen Racela.
And definitely a big mentor for Coach Joe.
Silorio grabs the Diamante miss. And Letran continuing to dominate the glass. Manalili. Oh, that's good defense by Roluna. You can see mas humigpit yung depensa dito kay Manalili as we see JB Bajo.
JB Bajo, one of the King Lions sa San Beda Red Lions, watching this game, supporting the NCAA. For sure may mga Cebuano dyan na sinusuportahan niya.
You know, I was talking to Coach Jock Cleopas and napakaganda na naikwento niya sa akin. And it's a bittersweet feeling daw kasi when Jonathan Moses Manalili was 10 years old, his coach was Coach Jock Cleopas, as we see the former Letran Knights, Jeric Balanza, K-Rax Kevin Racal. So ngayon magkalaban sila, si Coach Jock tsaka si Manalili.
Pero for sure, masaya si Coach Joe for him.
Asido. Oh, rattles out. Oh, you can hear the roar of the crowd. Silorio, beautiful finish on the break. These squires. Oh, wow, oh! Asido close the wide open layup. And Manalili loses control of the basketball. Kalyangan, blocked by Diamante. It's still Perpetual basketball. And it's back to Letran. And Diamante is smiling. Inside pass. Padilla from the free throw line. No, Asido with the rebound.
Grabe itong Letran Squires.
And a steal.
A turnover for Perpetual Lights.
And finally, the ball falls through the net. But the work does not stop yet. Asido, oh! Dalawang isip nun si Asido, but Lebron Dive was sure. And I am saying thank you right now to Coach Alan Ricardo. We gotta take a break. Letran is up by 3.
Nanalo ng gold medal si Kapuso star Gil Cuerva sa kauna-unahan niyang competition sa sport na Jiu-Jitsu. Sa post sa Instagram, shinare ni Gil na nakuha niya ang gold matapos manalo sa 3 laban noong Sabado. Thankful siya sa kanyang mga coach, teammates at training partners. Sa kabila ng panalo, marami pa rin daw siyang kailangan ma-improve lalo na't 9 months pa lang siya sa training. Congratulations, Gil!
Good news mga kapuso, pasok na ang Pinay boxers na sina Nessie Petesio at Ira Villegas para sa Paris 2024 Olympics. Qualified ang dalawa matapos magwagi sa kanilang laban sa Road to Paris First World Qualification Tournament sa Italy. Winner
Wala nag-expect na papasok kami ng Final Four. Wala nag-expect na mananalo kami dito sa series na to. We're just trying to offer it to ourselves, to our family, and to the Letran community.
You know what? When you lose a player as talented as Andy Hemao, the expectations go from here to here. It goes down big time.
Yeah.
But Coach Alan Ricardo believes that yun nga, the team can recover. That's what he was trying to instill in his players throughout the season. Na kaya nilang kunan yung pagkawala ni Andy Hemao.
Definitely, Andy was a big part of this team, but at the same time, the team doesn't revolve around him. Coach Allen built this team as a team talaga, as a unit. So if mawala yung isa, talagang they're ready to fill up that spot. But before going to that timeout, eto nangyari sa Perpetual. First quarter then, game 1, a lot of turnovers, and then transition defense wala sa kanila. So dire-diretso itong Letran. Scoring back to back to back.
You know, recently I was watching you play in the professional ranks, and now you're beside me covering this game. I see the difference in the style of play. Do you miss this kind of pace, JV?
It's a yes and no eh. Yes and no. Kasi yung tuhod ko dinata para dito eh. Pero when I was up talagang ang daming energy eh. 'Di ba?
JV Mocon, of course, now a starter for one of the teams in the professional ranks, and that's very hard to do, you know, to make it from being a finals MVP in this juniors division in the NCAA, and then finding a spot as a starter in one of the, how many teams in the league?
12.
12 teams.
So sabi nyo nga ni Coach Martin, talagang a lot of these players, as we can see here, si Commissioner Tonichi Pohante watching the game. So I was talking about some of these players are not gonna play collegiate or professional, and Scotty Thompson's supporting etong Perpetual niya. Still nursing an injury para dito kay Scotty. So some of these players talaga itong highlight ng career nila. So they really need to go all out.
Manalili. Oh, binitbit ang bola! Wow!
Jonathan Manalili cruising in there. Pero grabe. At the same time, the one guarding ito si Jonathan Manalili, they need to know he's gonna attack the rim every time.
Daep. Was he tripped? Maybe he was. The refs blew their whistle. Let's take a look at this beautiful finish by the big man, Cyrex Silorio. At pagkatapos nun, Moses, lead us to the promised land. It's the parting of the Red Sea for Titig Manalili.
That was against for Perpetual on the paint.
Now here's a guy who made it to the Mythical Five, LeBron James, Daep. Maganda yung tandem nila ni Amiel Asido. Daep is 6'5", Asido is 6'4", but they work so well together.
Si Daep parang siya yung utility guy eh. Gets all those rebounds, all those drop passes. Doesn't care if makuha niya yung bola on any play.
And for you to make it to the Mythical Five when, as we see this move by Diamante.
Wow.
And he's just enjoying himself. He's been smiling all throughout the game. He's got that swag, that smirk. And we can see it right here. Look at that, he's smiling.
Oozing with confidence. That was si George Diamante. Plays the same way as Jonathan Manalili.
So going back to what I was saying about Daep as Diamante hits that bonus free throw, napakahirap na once ka lang nag-start, tas nakakuha ka pa ng pwesto sa Mythical Five. That guy, he just started once this season, pero Mythical Five member yan. And so is Manalili with that finish.
Talking about ito si LeBron James Daep. Mataas yung ceiling itong batang to eh. Dahil pa niya pwedeng improve the same time. Ang dami na niyang dalang pwedeng gawin inside the court.
Actually, I'll correct myself. Manalili is not a member of the Mythical Five, and I'm shocked to even say that.
Wow.
I'm shocked. Pagulayan missing at the rim. Pagulayan, second servings. It's only Diamante from Letran who made it to the Mythical Five. You have 3 players from Perpetual and 1 player from EAC, EJ Castillo. But Manalili wants the championship. Gazingan fading to his left.
And Anton, they have always been like that. Itong mga Letran squads. Only 1 or 2 players getting into the Mythical Five. Pero you know this first 5, even 10 players sila, first or second group, really knows how to play. And yun yung binuo ni Coach Allen dito for them to not really, not about the stats. It's all about the team. It's only byproduct na lang yun eh. getting all these individual awards.
Tama ka doon. Last season, si Andy Hemao lang, yung miyembro ng Mythical 5. Cruz, defending Kalyangan. Dae popping out. Gives it to his buddy, Asido. And Asido floats it up ended.
That's what I'm talking about. Talagang he needs to get those touches.
Padilla, what a game. Padilla's played it. Look, the ball passed up ahead. And that's going to be a turnover for Luna.
That's good transition defense there by Letran Squires. Coming off a fast break and then running down. With a fast break naman, the Perpetual stopping that layup.
What a high-scoring game. 32-28 with 16.2 seconds remaining in what has been a high-octane, electric first quarter.
First quarter ba lang?
Yep.
Parang pa fourth quarter na tayo eh.
Padilla,
Another one! He has that soft touch. Ito si Padilla.
Padilla already has 8 points. This is the biggest lead of the game for Letran, and that will do it. For the first quarter of play, Perpetual was up by 7, but the defending champions turning things around. They are up